Alright, here we got another problem. We got x equals the integral of cos to the power 5, w is the variable here, times sine to the power 4, and then w variable, and then dw because it's an integral, and notation, notation. Alright, in this one, we're going to try and isolate one of the cosines or sines. We're going to be using u sub. And cosine, since it's odd, we're going to try and isolate that one first. Or we're going to isolate that one. That's the right one to isolate, since there's an odd power. Here, I'll just show you. So this integral, oh my pen, is equal to cos to the 4w times sine to the 4w times cos to the w. It's like a 1 to the power 1, but yeah, we don't write that, right? Too much work. And we could isolate the cosine by using trig properties. I don't know the name of it, but you'll know it when I write it right here. So we're gonna write this as cos squared squared times square equals 4, We're gonna leave the sine alone, and the cosine over here alone. And cosine squared, remember sine squared plus cos squared, this is like a tangent right now, equals 1. Cos squared equals 1 minus sine squared. If you kind of flip the equation a little bit, we could use that here. So this will be 1 minus sine squared times sine to the power 4 w. Okay, pretend there's a w there. Totally forgot. Times cos w dw. And then now we're going to use u sub, where u equals sine of w. Oh, du equals cos w dw. Okay, I'm gonna hold my paper. Remember what you saw. Alright, now let's plug that in for this curve and equation. So sine is u, so u squared times u to the power 4. And then since cos w dw is just du, we just take that away and put du. Alright, now let's expand this. Oh, wait. We gotta do this squared first. Yeah. So, yeah, we do the squared first before we distribute the u to the power 4. That's what I just messed up. Alright. So it's pretty sure it's that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that. That's like, I just expanded the square. Alright, and then we're distribute u to the power 4. Okay. Du. That's the integral of u to the power 4 minus 2u to the power 6 plus u to the power 8 du. That's what I wrote, kind of legible, kind of not. All right, and then now this is like a simple, like, derivative we can just, or integral we could just like do. Here, I'll just flip sideways, and that's gonna be equal to u to the power 5 over 5 minus 2u to the power 7 over 7 plus u to the power 9 over 9 plus c. But remember, u is equal to sine w. So this is equal to, paper roll is gonna have to shift sine 5. I'm not gonna write the w for space wise since I'm running out. Over 5 minus 2 sine 7 over 7 plus sine 9. When I say sine 9, I mean like sine to the power 9, sine to the power 7, sine to the power 5 over 9 plus c. Now that's the final answer. I'm not going to circle because I'm going to get all over my table and I'm going to mess up like one of these problems. It'll look weird. But like, I'll do invisible box. Everywhere that I'm boxing is the answer. You see that little corner with the signs and the plus c and the denominators and such? That's the answer. Or I guess I could go with that. There we go. That is what x equals. Well,